in this show. One is coming up at the very end of the show, and one is right now. Welcome to the newest blush to Laura's assortment. You're the first to see it presented. Do not be scared of the color in the compact. Wait until you see it on the hand and the face. It is stunning. It is also called Starfish Island. Brand new right now, one order of the year, no auto delivery. It's paired with her #1 best-selling highlighter that somehow she manages to capture that champagne incandescent glow without imparting glitter. So her highlighters are the highlighters for women that are scared of highlighter. These two together are a $52 bill because just the blush and brighten is $28. For $30, you're getting both. Laura, Starfish Island. This is an amazing shade.
Oh, it's so beautiful. It's raspberry, champagne, soft pink, even French vanilla is in there. So when you put it on, you get that look of a highlighted, lifted look. But this color contains even a little bit of peach. So whether you're wearing warm colors or cool colors, it's a spot on color. If you're watching right now and you're asking me, Laura, I'm porcelain, will this work? I'm deep, will this work? I'm everything in between, will this work? When we paired these two together, it was no accident. It's the perfect color.
It is literally
French vanilla.
the perfect.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
It really is. And yep. And then Lee is always our highlighter queen, if you haven't figured that out, Sean. French vanilla is that low glow. There's not an ounce of pearl in here. You put it where you want to get light and lift. I use it to set my concealers. I use it as my lid color when I... Yeah, oh, yes. Oh, yes. And she just popped it in the inside corner of the eye right there where we always have darkness. And do you know why we have darkness there?
I do, but it's depressing,
You know why?
so I don't want to say it. Go ahead, you say it.
All right. Well, no, it's not really depressing. It's from the shadow of our nose that causes that depth of color. So you really want to always think about brightening that up, whether you use your finger or Q-tip. Just look at how her cheekbones look more lifted. Her color looks vibrant, but not loud. The reason why our blush and brightens are customer choice award-winning year after year is because they contain 6 colors. These are baked. They're not powders. So they start their lives as pure pigment, and the only thing added to it is antioxidants. And they're baked on pure terracotta to sustain hydration. And the French vanilla is made the same way. So when you wear these, because I'm on a tear about not using things that make you look dry anymore, we're all dry. Even young people are dry these days. The climate's changed, our skin has changed. I want you to look hydrated, and I want your makeup to last. If you're going to do it, I want it to last. So there's a mirror in your compact. Yep.
It's gorgeous, and I know you'll double it as an eyeshadow. It is literally
whatever's left.
The perfect shade for any skin complexion. And a little goes a long way. Tap, tap, tap. And then I don't want to put any more on because I notoriously, especially with Laura, just over apply. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop while I'm ahead, and I'm going to self-regulate, okay? But right here.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Because I'm so tired of watching these shows back and being like, I look like a performance artist in Vegas. Like, let's stop.
It happens to me too. Trust me.
But what Laura's doing with the highlighter, the French vanilla, you would never do that normally with highlighter because highlighter typically has specks of like stardust and glitter, so you would never want that under your eye. But that's proof that her highlighter is not created like the rest. And this is a $52 value, brand new shade, $800 out the door. No one has seen it until you right now. And that easy pay that makes it $7.50 will be gone when the day is done. Honestly, it's crazy to me, but blush used to be, to me, such a wah-wah. And now it is the #1 most important thing in my routine, far surpassing bronzing and contouring.
Yay! Yay!
Yep.
Because I have to tell you, I was with somebody today. I did a podcast with somebody. Sorry, Sean. But let me tell you, she only wears bronzer, and she looked sallow. And I was like, you need blush. You have to put blush. It's what gives you that youthful, radiant glow and flush. And then she's taking that French vanilla. You could put it in the center of your lip to create a highlight. Any place you want to bring attention to is where you use highlight. But if you want that soft radiant blush, Starfish Island is going to give you that.
Oh, I just love whoever named it. Starfish Island. It's like you go on vacation to the Turks and Caicos, and then you take that day excursion to some island that's
Yes.
completely deserted and uninhabited, and the only thing that lives on it is like iguanas and starfish.
Starfish.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just
I know, and the
perfect.
powder beach, the beach is like just soft powder, and oh my God, take me there now.
I
Take
know,
me
I
there now.
know.
It got so cold today here.
Oh, it's so pretty. Laura, can you remind everybody the purpose, if you said it already and I kind of missed it, forgive, the purpose of having this marbleization of color?
Okay, so we mix. We're the only factory, by the way, in the world that can do up to 6 pigments. Nobody in the world can do that process but us. And why do we want to do that? Is our skin is not made of one color, let's face it. So when you get highs and lows in your blush and you go to put it on, you never get that block of color. That is why you would refrain from using blush and be scared of it and maybe only use bronzer. You get dimension. So everything looks softer. It's not loud, and it makes it look like you get richness in some areas, brightness in other areas. It is color correcting is what it's doing for your
Yep.
skin. And it changes on every different complexion, but it works on every different
Oh
complexion.
my
The
gosh.
bake process is like no other. It is the gold standard now, Sean. It is the hardest thing in the world to do. It's the most remarkable process I have ever witnessed.
Um, and I gotta say, the beauty of it for those of us that don't really prefer liquid cream, just because the feel of it feels kind of too emollient and greasy at times. This essentially starts its life as a liquid and a cream, but turns into a baked powder. So you get the benefits of both, not to mention, you know, as you age and the concern over talc and settling into fine lines, that does not happen with her baked products. So it's really ingenious. And look at, we've shown every skin type in terms of complexion shade and
Yeah,
pretty much
yeah.
every hair color from light to dark in this blush. And it's just, it is triumphant.
Yeah, I think the best way I could describe it is also if you don't have that hand where you feel like you know how to do a good makeup application. And I think I struggle with that as a makeup artist. Like I want to help everybody and show them. This like blends seamlessly. You don't need any trickery. You don't have to know how to do it just perfectly. And I often will tell women, listen, if we are of a particular age, you start losing pigment in your skin
Yes.
and you start getting more sallow. You need blush. I'm so proud of you that you realize this is probably the most important thing you could do for your face is wearing blush now.
Well, you know how
And
I
even
figured
if,
that, oh, sorry, go.
what?
No, you go.
Now go. If
So
you put it even in the apple of your cheek, you're good.
okay, so the reason how I came to this revelation is that when makeup artists are doing my makeup, and then I would look in the mirror and be, of course, enthralled with how much better I looked when they did it. And I was trying to figure out, like, what is different? I mean, yeah, they're a little better at where to put the eyeshadow and the eyeliner, but I mean, does it make that big of an impact? And I quickly realized, Laura, it's the blush step. They were putting more blush on me, and I was barely putting any on, thinking it was a step I could skip. And it changed everything, especially as I'm getting older. And yeah, your circulation slows down. And so the natural flush in your cheeks is gonzo. 2,000 out the door and just, obsessed.